This is a painful record for many reasons. How many of you have ever stood in front of someone else and just passed a giant inflatable ball back and forth over 4,000 times? That's a typical Wednesday night for me. My name is David Rush, and I have been trying to break a Guinness World Records title per week for about the last 3 years. Soon, I will be the man on the planet with the most concurrent Guinness World Records titles. Passing a giant inflatable ball is literally my job. Here's the plan. Guinness says they'll give me the record if we can pass this giant inflatable ball back and forth over 4,567 times in a row without dropping it. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I don't care. I'm here to win. Seth is my neighbor, and he is so excited. My biggest concern is that we'll get cramps in our arms or shoulders and we'll drop the ball before the record's broken. Or that the witnesses will lose track of the number of catches and will be disqualified. And if we lose track, I don't get dinner and I don't get a record. And to make it harder, but more accurate, I'll also be counting every catch as we go. Seth and I have actually held this record before in 2020 when we got 4,169 consecutive passes to each other. Somebody else broke it with 4,567, and we are here to take it back. The planning is simple. Grab the giant inflatable ball, book a few hours on my calendar, and head over to the neighbor's house. And every single time we pass that ball, click, click, click. When we get started, it's not so bad. We're just going back and forth, 100, 200, 300 passes. And now I'm feeling like I'm getting just a little bit of sore. I need to work out those shoulder blades a little bit. Sometimes we'd speed up the passes to get more in a row, but other times we'd slow it down so we could put our arms down, change it out to get better blood flow and make sure the muscles didn't lock up a little bit. We also had to be sure not to hit the walls or the ceiling, otherwise the attempt would end that second. We're getting close to the record and I feel like, yes, we are gonna take it. Finally, we break the record, and my arms, even though they were sore, I realized we can keep going quite a bit further. It was the tops of the shoulders that really hurt, but putting the hands down to shake him out helped a lot. We made it to an hour, and I feel like I want to keep going just a little bit longer, but it was getting late. The witnesses were clicking, and I think they were starting to lose their minds, and I'm like, I can't be too unfair to the witnesses. Fine, 7,827 passes later, we dropped the ball. Sort of on purpose, sort of like we were ready to be done, and that is record 179, on track to hold the most at 181.